हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कथाएं में आपका स्वागत है। होप इज़ अ वेरी बिग थिंग इन लाइफ। अगर आपके पास होप नहीं है देन नथिंग वर्क्स। सो टुडेज टाइटल इज होप, द टेल ऑफ टू फ्रॉग्स। Once a gang of frogs was racing through the woods in a lively manner, going about their daily to-do list, when two of them fell into a deep ditch. Ditch means एक बहुत बड़ा सा गड्ढा था. They fell in that. After this accident, all the other frogs gathered around the ditch to see what could be done to rescue these two frogs who had fallen down. But when they realized that the ditch was very, very deep, and coming out of that for the frogs was impossible, they told their friends that it is practically impossible to come out. So there's no point in trying also, so you please start preparing for your death. But the two frogs were very determined. They said, nothing doing, and we will try definitely to come out of this ditch. So they started jumping. So they used to jump, then again they used to fall down, again they used to jump, they used to fall down. So like that, they kept trying. And still they could not come out of the ditch. In the meantime, these frogs who were on the ground, they started cheering these two frogs, and so that God willing they might just come out. But things did not work out for them, and in spite of their cheer, these two frogs were not able to come out of the ditch because it was quite deep. So then the cheer turned into something else, and the frogs on the ground started telling these two guys that it's better now you start preparing for your death, and there is no chance of any survival. So why are you wasting your energy on jumping up and down? And so these two frogs were also a little depressed now, or rather very depressed, I must say. And after some time, one out of the two really thought that he's not going to survive. So he stopped jumping, and he sat in one corner of the ditch, and slowly, out of shock, he expired. But the other frog still kept jumping. He had not lost hope. And all these frogs on the ground now started cheering him in another manner. They started telling him that don't be afraid of death. Let it come. Just embrace it. You're not going to survive, but we are there to cheer you for your death. So this frog still was undeterred. So he kept jumping. And then in one final jump where he put all his mental energy and all his physical energy, and he sprang up and he came out of the ditch. And when he came out of the ditch, all these frogs, they cheered him, and they, lifted him, and they embraced him. And finally they asked him that how did you manage to come out? All this while we were telling you that it is impossible to come out of this particular ditch, and the other frog died, but you came out of it. How did you manage this very spectacular feat? So this frog was reading their lip movement, and when these people had completed what they had to say, he was very, very intently reading their lips. And then he said, "Ki bhai, I am a deaf. I can't hear what you are trying to say. It is only when I have come out of the ditch I can see your lip movement and can make out that you are trying to, you all this while, you are trying to say it is impossible to come out of this particular ditch. But when I was inside the ditch, all this while I was thinking, when I used to come up and go down, that you guys are cheering me up. So that is why my energy kept flowing, and finally, see, I'm out of the ditch. So all these frogs were really astonished and amazed at this particular deaf frog's spirits. So friends, the moral of the story is very deep. It's a small story, but it gives a very deep lesson. The simple story conveys a powerful lesson. Continue to do what you want to achieve in life without being bothered about what the naysayers, by naysayers I mean people are always negative and who always keep telling you this cannot be done, that cannot be done. So beware of them, don't listen to them, have a mission in your life and keep doing things what you want to do. You will succeed. So friends, if you like this program, please share it. It has a good moral, it has a good parable, and next week we'll come out with another good katha for you. Till then, goodbye.